Yet destroyed I the Amorite before them, whose height was like the height of the cedars, and he was strong as the oaks. Yet I destroyed his fruit from above, and his roots from beneath. Amos 2:9. Amos speaks of an inner citadel, an Amorite state, towering like cedars, its convictions as deep-rooted as mighty oaks. Yet the creative power within you can uproot that once invincible state, toppling its visible fruit and extinguishing its hidden roots. That Amorite is simply an attitude of mind you have occupied so long it seemed eternal, the self-image of limitation, fear, or pride. Its lofty branches are the circumstances you see, its roots the beliefs you cling to beneath awareness. Yet when you, by deliberate assumption, enter a new state, one of freedom, affluence, or love, you quietly withdraw your attention from the old. In that silent withdrawal, it must dissolve. Notice, destruction comes from above. First, the outer show vanishes, the tired results you've grown accustomed to. Then from beneath, the buried convictions collapse. The world you knew as proof of that state turns to dust. This is no punishment, but a mercy. God's creative self, your imagination, liberates you from any fallen identity. Hold fast to your new assumption. Enter it so fully that it becomes the natural ground of your consciousness. As you persist, even the deepest roots of the Amorite state cannot endure. Your outer world will reflect only what you feel as real within. Thus the ancient words are not a warning delivered to others, but a revelation of your own power, that no state, however grand, can resist the perfect assumption of the self you choose to be. Uproot the old by imagining the new. Let its branches unfold in your experience, and the Amorite within will vanish, root and branch, before the might of your believing. In this psychological reading, the phrase, the Amorite, of a height like cedars and strong as oaks, is revealing a dominant state of consciousness in which your limiting beliefs and fears have risen so high that you've quietly admitted them as real. Because these convictions stand tall within your mind, they inevitably bear what the text calls fruit from above, the visible circumstances and unwanted experiences that mirror the nature of those beliefs. Yet every harvest has its hidden source, which the reading names as roots from beneath, the subconscious programs and convictions you accept as true, secretly nourishing each event in your life. By seeing how those unseen roots give rise to the fruit above, you come to understand the interplay between what you hold within and what appears without, and you gain the power to reshape your inner world. In the metaphysical realm, the divine act of destroying both fruit and roots unfolds as a subtle metaphor for inner transformation. First, within the theater of your imagination, you deny the old reality and thereby tear down the visible fruit born of past beliefs. Then, beneath the surface of awareness, that same intention reaches into the subconscious to dissolve the hidden roots that once sustained those patterns. This elegant twofold movement reveals the very law by which all creation unfolds. You begin by envisioning your desired end with vivid clarity and feeling its reality with unwavering conviction. From that place of settled belief, you persist, holding fast to the assumed state until your psyche naturally rearranges itself around this new living tree. In dwelling fully within that imagined state, your creative power is awakened to dissolve what no longer serves and to register the new reality within the depths of your being. By recognizing oneself as a son of the Most High, one steps into the profound realization that every state of being can shift in the twinkling of an eye. Furthermore, this awareness invites the understanding that what once appeared as towering limitations are in truth nothing more than fallen states, each as temporary as a passing cloud. In this light, every barrier loses its power, revealing the freedom at the heart of divine nature. At the center of this awakening lies the marvelous power of imagination. By assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, every seed of doubt is gently uprooted, making room for the desired reality to blossom. Thus, with imaginative faith as the guiding instrument, each moment becomes an opportunity to transcend the temporary and align with the infinite, bringing forth the fulfillment already held within. To begin, turn your attention inward and gently identify a single Amorite that dwells within you, perhaps a belief that you are unworthy or somehow blocked. Once this limiting conviction takes shape in your awareness, transform it into an image of a lifeless dead tree. Then, with conscious intent, reverse that image and imagine yourself leaning confidently against a vibrant tree you have chosen, its leaves flourishing and its trunk strong. Stay with this inner vision and allow the corresponding feeling of ease and confidence to settle until it becomes entirely natural, free of any self-consciousness about your new state. As you live from this renewed attitude, you will notice that external circumstances gradually rearrange themselves, mirroring the reality you uphold within. Thus, the message of Amos 2:9 transcends its ancient origins to serve as a precise map of self-liberation, guiding you in the destruction of unwanted states and the cultivation of the divine tree that embodies your truest desires.